Thanks for the report, Cassie. You've got the Island View Casino cam behind me, and we had a dense fog advisory kick in, mainly over waters, but this is what we could expect there. More on that, but since the topic is going to be, of course, the big game, and we've got our New Orleans Super Bowl host committee parade next Saturday. The forecast right now is calling for a chance of some showers, so I am tracking a front that's going to be nearing by the end of this next week, about this time next week. It could have an impact into Saturday, but what I am seeing trending a little bit more is drier, a little bit cooler going into the game day on Sunday. So a temperature topping out at about 64, but I do have that as a little bit of a drier day. We'll have more on what we're expecting a little bit later from that front as I'll get into the extended forecast for you. Right now, we are tracking a couple of light showers, and they haven't been a whole lot, but here they are. WDSU first warning weather Doppler radar. Sprinkles at most to Kenner, maybe to Metairie. Head out to the Bonnie Carey, but west of there as you head to LaPlace and maybe Rudock. Heavier storm activity has been well west of us. You can see that the heaviest really is going to remain west and northwest of us through the nighttime hours. Now that we're getting to sunset and even beyond, those storms are way west of us. The timing on this is more tomorrow morning, and it looks to be pretty early too. But we are under that very low-level risk that a storm could be severe. But notice we are just on the very eastern periphery of that. It's a level 1 risk out of 5 called marginal, and really the greater threat is going to be farther west along that level 2 risk, but even is still pretty low. It shows mainly the timing again towards tomorrow morning. The fog advisories that are there for us on local waters. So I'm looking along the coasts. I'm looking Twin Span, Causeway, 55, those being the worst spots. Real-time temperatures, we're still mild at 70, but it was a breezy to even touch windy day today. South winds southeast at about 10 to 20. Gusts have started to calm down a little bit, and so we're watching that play along with fog formation, though. And here's a look at what we've got in that bigger picture. So the center of this storm is really far north of us. It's draping the front where, again, most of the energy should stay well away from us to give us the stronger storms. Still mild tomorrow after the initial front passes, but then as we go into the weekend, it is a little slightly cooler going into Saturday, but plenty of sunshine, and the weekend should be phenomenal. Short-term forecast. Let's track in time and show you the rain here early tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock tonight, we're looking at hefty storms mainly into Mississippi. Storms are starting to near southeast Louisiana after 2 a.m., even after 3 a.m. And you look at those storms by the guide, and they weaken here, coming in towards New Orleans. North Shore, I got about a nearly 100% chance of rain for you. I got about an 80% chance here in town, but by about 5 to 6 to 7, that should leave wet roads in place. And then, of course, lower rain chances closer to the coast, but I do think it's just mainly showers and not really hefty storms. Morning temperatures in the 60s here, and just to let you know, but meteorologist Raven Richard will be there too to take you through all the morning hours. And if we get enough sunshine, the winds from the right direction, we could get to 73 by afternoon. Here's a look into Saturday. Plenty of sun. We do drop those temperatures just a bit, but we're into the 60s. But that sun should still feel pretty good. I don't think much of a breeze. And Sunday, right back up to 70 degrees here too. Extend out that forecast and go to a little wider view. We're stuck into a mild pattern here. Weak fronts try to pass through, but no real cooler air is going to hold off until we get our next front that looks to be holding off. That could be arriving more Friday, maybe into Saturday. So still some indications that could have the impact of some of those activities, but it's still a ways away. We'll keep you updated. WDSU first warning weather 7-day. The impact day mainly for wet roads, but the fog added in too. 73, a bit breezy in the afternoon. A little cooler Saturday, but right back up to 70s. And next week, before the big game and all the activities, really mild. We might even come close to 80 by the end of the week too.